Здравствуйте, мои бомбящие друзья, с вами Виталий Бомбилов, и мы продолжаем проходить Arknights Endfield. Ардели, у тебя всегда были вот эти красные ниточки, блять? Ой, я не знаю, что это за херня, ладно, мне казалось, они другого цвета. Мы продолжаем сюжетку «Призраки былого» с Леватейн. А где мы, блядь, что нам надо? Отправьтесь на базу центра для расследования. Сейчас. Угу.
Looking for me, Enman? Yes, I did. I recently made a delivery to the Originium Science Park, but my car broke down halfway and the Landbreakers ambushed me. Thankfully, that fine lady appeared. She literally slashed right through the land. Here's a record from that day.
Угу. Благодарствую. Допрашиваем следующих.
Oh, Endman. You want to talk? Oh, I remember her. I got a temporary assignment at the quarry. I, miscalculated the explosive payload. I was in a shaft where the mining everyone got really depressed and began writing their wills. Lucky for us, the huge stone blocking the exit was cut right in half. That must have been the work of your red-haired girl. No, here, the report of that incident.
Прям всем жизни спасает.
Endman, Director Chin told me you're looking for this type of burn mark. I did. In fact, I was the one who submitted the reports about. I found them at the Blight Cliff observation post. We also found plenty of Angelos remains at that place. It must have been a terrifying battle. Someone literally burned those. This is a set of data we collected.
This should be enough. Time to return to Dichang.
Что дальше? Пепел прошлого. Диджан вернуться. Кстати. Так, по поводу наших дел.
Endman, you're back. Finding Lavatine in the protocol space is theoretically feasible, but risky too. Your physical condition has understood. Fiona and I just completed a plan. Simply put, Lavatine would have looked for a suitable rift opening. Then, by using memories as a clue, she would have forcibly entered the matching protocol space. The recent ether activities of Valley 4 gave her an opportunity. This is why she got in touch with you, Endman. We can use the same method. With the protocol singularity and your abilities. By following traces of Lavatine's originium reactions, you can locate the protocol space she went to.
Угу.
Yes. Both the protocol space and reconveners are somehow related to you. Your thorough search is definitely going to help us locate her.
Enman, we finished analyzing the parameters of Lavatine's originium reactions. You're good to go anytime.
Please keep
Тогда погнали.
Lavatine safe and bring her back here. Most importantly, make sure you return safely as well, Endman. You're here, Endman. Didn't keep me waiting for too long. It's nothing. Just walked a long way before coming here. Found nothing so far, but that wouldn't stop me. What about you? Then we should make good on our promise.
and start our memory search together.
Ну, как на свидание.
Then it's a deal. Let's go. I don't think we should stay here.
Ого. Интерьер изменился.
Place.
See anything familiar? Then let's look around and see what they have. I know. But an injured body is hardly a concern when compared with broken memories. Instincts tell me that the answers I seek can be found here. I never dwell on a clue that came too late. I just keep going and never turn back. That's how I'll find my true self. Indeed. We shall press forward together.
Старые двери. О.
Come play with me. Hi, pretty lady. What flowers do you like? Just take them.
Thank you. Ginny, is that the name of this child?
Come play with me. We can make colors from the petals and draw everyone. Do you like flowers?
Flowers. I remember something. A time when there was no fire, nor battles, nor a sword by my side. It was the most idyllic moment I remember, where the wind was soft and the meadows were quiet. I took my naps at that. Petals brushed against my face, carrying a subtle fragrance. Ironically, this is just one of the many fragments that do not belong to me. Yet, it is also one of the very few beautiful memories carried.
So, have you seen flowers that make you happy?
Цветы, которые тебя порадовали?
No, only scary pipe-faced people live there. Huh. Would you consider that your own happiness? Don't give up. Keep looking around.
After all this walking, I hardly met anything that can be considered happy.
Maybe it's just at the next stop.
Так.
The annoying peeps are here. I'll kill ya!
Zip it, or I'm burning you to ash right now. Is this your enemy? Enemies. My memories have plenty of enemies. All I felt were instilled fury, shame, frustration. Perhaps.
You, administrator, huh? Why treat us as your enemy? Still dreaming about your lies? We will bury you. Your struggles are useless!
These seem like your memories at Talos too. Pretty interesting. But
Ну
they
да.
have nothing to do with me.
Perhaps you can leave something on Talos too as well.
Welcome home, Endman.
О. Диджан внезапно.
What is this place? Home. A place welcoming you back, even when you've forgotten about it. But I found none of this in my memories.
Опять. Можешь не бесить и не появляться.
Poor Endman. along with your shenanigans. After all this diving in the protocol space, you still ended up with nothing. And it's time to reclaim my memories. Don't you understand, Lavatane? Your happiness is false. Your hatred is false. Even the thing you've been searching for is false. This is why you'll never find home. You're just an empty shell. A pretty husk without a soul. An empty shell? The past of Surtur isn't your concern.
Levitain! Are you alright?
Why are you going against me? I've never opposed you. You're the one who keeps hurting yourself. I'm only trying to protect you. What you're seeking will destroy you. Since you started doubting who you are and longing for your memories, I have existed. You'll never find something that you never owned. Such is your fate. You can only abandon yourself and live on as a mere give up. Why not stop resisting and just take one of these?
Заебись. А, размножилась.
As yours. What a load of crock. Well then, let's see what you can walk away with after you reach Surtur's home. Since you insist so stubbornly and foolishly, I'll let you take the path of self-destruction. Go to Caston. Go to her home.
Все мрачнее и мрачнее.
Levitain, are you...
This is slowing me down. Even if this is going to take my life, nothing's more important than finding the truth in my... I can sense the whereabouts of Surtur's home. It's close. But time's running out. I gotta act quickly.
Wait!
А я?
She's gone.
What are you looking at? She? Tell me about her colors and shades. Oh, I know. It's her. She brought the warlike hues and walked amongst us. Go forth.
Мебель падает.
You're finally here. The girl bearing fire. Why is she here? That's her. And she's asking everyone if they had seen a girl. Make yourself a guest at her home. But be quick.
Civil war has erupted, and the fighting's spreading here.
I know. They're settling the old scores, and the children might not be spared. They need me to forge their weapons. But our child...
She's so young. We might not be able to avoid this disaster, but for her sake.
Сарказм, проклятая раса, народ без корней. У нас не будет ничего в мире, искаженном ориджинеем. На земле, пропитанной кровью и войной, мы видим лишь одно разрушение за другим. У нас больше нет дома, ибо наш дом стал бесплодной пустыней.
Stop crying already. Otherwise, a Wendigo will appear in the night and eat you up.
Don't scare her like that. It's her birthday tomorrow. She hasn't seen the outside world before.
Once she gets older, the sun might shine over this place again. But now, I'm sorry, my love.
Родители Леватейн.
Cease this pursuit, and don't be like Lavatown. She ignores the risks of overreaching, and will get herself killed.
I will bring her out safely.
You already know what's going to happen to Lavatown. Why risk diving into the deep? Who is she to you? Do not go any further. She wants to.
Ну попробуй остановить меня, блядь.
You found me. I arrived at Surtur's home, but I only saw a girl whose name has been lost. A refugee escaping the fires of war. A hand stinging and burning from the scorching heat. A family and home in the dust that I do not recognize. I have seen every memory fragment of this place, but found nothing. None of them can tell me who I am. I want to keep going, but where else? I don't want to live out my life as an empty shell.
No, you are not an empty shell. I bear witness to your existence.
My existence?
You are my companion. You ended my confusion and taught me to see through falsehoods. I remember your name, your fire, and your pursuit for the truth. All these belong to Lavatown, and no one else.
But isn't this search for memories the sole reason I exist?
No. It's self-discovery that gives you meaning. And I can help you. Do not give up.
You consumed yourself to stabilize my existence. Why? You've just awakened, and you're fighting a powerful enemy.
Because I promised to help you recover your memories. And helping another chief amnesiac like me goes without saying.
Ой, она покраснела. Что это?
This is Surtur's answer.
Let's take it. Your condition.
My leg's a little heavy, but I'm okay. It's nice having you around, Endman.
We're fellow companions after all.
Блять, резко комната перевернулась.
I don't care. Just shut up.
No. don't care how many people wielded you before. I'll be the last of them. From now on, you shall only follow one voice. Surtur's voice. My voice. And if you dare order me around, I will annihilate you completely. With your own powers. Good. You're finally behaving. Now you can say goodbye to the flaming giant you once were. You're joining my journey. We'll eat good food and beat up people who have it coming. Journeys and adventures. Did she actually give up her memory search because of these?
We still have a lot of time together ahead of us. Keep your faith in my sword. Just wait for me outside and guard the entrance.
I'm hurt. Ouch. My palm's scratched. Never thought there would... Distracted enough to get ambushed by Originium slugs.
Is there any code name you want?
Just call me Surtur.
Clinical analysis has confirmed that you are infected with erypathy.
Репатий?
Cell originium assimilation is at 1%. No signs of infection on the surface of the body. Blood originium crystal density is at 0.1 units per liter, but originium arts assimilation...
I don't know how to wield arts. But I can deal with all sorts of problems. Need a demo?
That won't be necessary. We have a good understanding of your potential. Welcome to Rhodes Island.
I just hope you won't bore me.
Don't worry. Our clauses and terms are not restrictive.
This is when she joined Rhodes Island. She treated these memories with great importance. You guys really helped me out in that battle. Thanks, medics. Seaside holiday. And the beachwares, for me, past memories seem to be drifting away. But this doesn't feel bad. I'm more than happy to feel freshly made memories.
Мороженка.
Ice cold, the stinging sensation.
You actually can feel the cold. That means more ice cream is coming your way.
Ridiculous. But why is this?
А, ему еще и нравится.
Apologies, Operator Surtur. The cafeteria pantry is out of ice cream, but an emergency batch is being made right now.
It's okay. I can wait.
Surtur, where's your next field operation?
Laterano, I think.
Are you going there to validate some memories?
No. I just heard about their fancy ice cream machines. Gonna try them out. All the frustrations and pain from the memories. This is how they ended in peace. Better make some space. I'm bringing souvenirs back to Rhodes Island. The memories since I came to Rhodes
Так.
Island feel so.
Следующее воспоминание связано с днюхой.
They are more real. Are you trying to say I can rely on you too?
Congratulations on your first anniversary at Rhodes Island. Do you like it here?
Годовщина, блядь.
Rhodes Island is your home. And we prepped 3 crates of ice cream that can be claimed at the procurement department. There won't be any failed operations this week.
Rhodes Island. A place that welcomes me home whenever I want. A place that lets me do what I want.
We know you like the thrill of freedom, so we got you a skateboard as a gift.
A special lava slug blood brew cocktail, super cooled with liquid nitrogen. Don't worry, it's interested in an after party at one more shot, or enjoy the...
This place is my home. So why should I obsess about finding the last one I had?
This album is an anthology of all the operations we did together. If you have trouble finding your past, just know that everyone's here for your future.
Всегда можно создать новые воспоминания и не париться.
It seems that people without a past can also choose to live in the present. So that's how you answered the question.
Так вот, что она хотела нам сказать? Не еби себе мозг, живи дальше.
If I saw this at the moment of my awakening, would I choose a different path?
It's a shame, but it also gave you the freedom of choice. You get to choose how to go beyond the memories.
Choice. She chose to love Rhodes Island as home. I think I understand that sensation. A noisy place filled with hassles, but it's also warm and interesting. That's why she gave up. 'Cause finding the past is no longer that important. But I'm different. I haven't found the people or things to make me give up those memories. I can't find my own Rhodes Island on Talos 2.
Perhaps you can find your own Endfield.
Making your move already? Never expected you to be the cunning type, and...
Only if you're willing.
I'll accept your invitation.
Так бы сразу.
You've sorted things out.
This is just the beginning. Whether I can free myself from this mire of memory will depend on what I discover at Endfield.
I give you my word as administrator. Endfield will become your home.
Home. All right. I'll see how you make good on this promise.
Бежим.
This is...
Don't look back. The memories behind are of no use. Keep running and jump.
Ух ты, блядь.
Looks like a malicious being is remaking this maze of memories. Now it wants to keep us. Memories aren't easily cast aside. They resurface as enemies. Be prepared to fight the past. If our minds fail to escape quickly enough, they might be trapped here forever.
Вернемся домой до ужина.
I must bid you adieu now. This is a lost fragment of mine.
Супер энергия.
Melting flame. Be consumed. When you drop a mirror, it breaks into shards that can cut. It's a shame to abandon what I didn't see. But if I have to, let's just burn them all to ashes. Melting flame!
Класс.
Tread carefully. Try not to drown in the depths of memory.
Ой, блядь. Блядь. Обязательно прыгать. Просто пройти нельзя.
the maze, and a confluence of all remaining memories. Perhaps we can treat it as our final goodbye. Hendman, why do reconveners need another person's memories from the past? And what about me? What about my memories? That's probably a reason exclusive to me. Well then, let's make this a worthy spectacle. We just need to do one thing. Sever all ties to the residues of the past. Set them alight till they become ash.
Mm-hmm.
Let everything burn. Flash! Inferno open.
Ready to strike.
I shall bring it. Darkness! Be consumed!
Time to fight.
Flash! Inferno!
Get crushed!
You pulled off a sleek move.
Melting flame!
Show's over.
Perish! Let that twilight burn! This hardly counts as warm-up.
Ух ты.
Seems you've made your choice. Do you really think that's enough to make you yourself? You abandoned the past, but these memories will never let you go.
Что ж, им придется.
Go ahead and try, my past.
Блять, взлетел, мразь.
Your end awaits.
Есть.
Where's Labatane?
Да вон она. Чё потерял?
Endman. Remember your promise? You only delivered half.
Which half?
The half about me.
So you...
Take me to Dijon. I'll keep my promise. Wherever I go, whatever happens.
Ну, добро пожаловать.
So, this is Dijon. Show me the places we saw in that maze. It's quite different from Rhodes Island. Excellent. Yes, for a new beginning. From now on, I shall be Lavatane and fulfill the promise made to my fellow companion. I know. So, you gotta make new memories for me. I can be your operator, your sword, and your fire.
Это уже похоже на признание какое-то.
A unique journey, a unique adventure, and a unique home. That will give me an Endfield of my own, a place where I can forget about my memories. What? That's too much for you?
This place won't disappoint you, Levitain.
Neither will I disappoint you, Endman.
Да, это было мило. Ну что, теперь продвигаемся по основной сюжетке. Конференция 4. Аванпост, штаб реконструкции, блять. Ой, это потом как-нибудь. Мне, короче, понравилось. Это была интересная сюжетка.
Channel encryption completed. Contact code U3 verified. This is OMV Dijong. Is the audio channel stable for our 3 honorable representatives?
Central Ministerial Committee of the United Workers Syndicates of Talos 2 speaking. Channel is clear.
The representative spokesperson of the Talos 2 General Chamber of Commerce now connected. Channel
affiliated Hongshan Academy of Sciences of Tianshi Bureau of Great Yan. Link verified. Channel is clear.
Without further delay, I am Supervisor Perlica of Endfield Industries. I respectfully request the Assembly's attention as I brief the current situation. Pursuant to our considerations of the Band Accord, we... This concludes the operational summary of Endfield Industries in Valley 4. The digital report has been distributed to all delegates, given the threats encountered during our deployment of the Protocol Automation Core. We conclude that the Zeroth Directive is being targeted and obstructed with deliberate intent.
Pardon if I offended, Administrator, but I must verify the sections in the report regarding the current state of your memory faculties. At least your condition has not deteriorated. I offer you my sincere wish for your speedy recovery.
We need more than just courage and unity to overcome challenges. Planning and contingent alternatives are far more important. These are the elements that we do not lack.
To refocus on the issue, the harm caused to the people of Valley 4 constitutes a serious breach of UWST's core interests. The Bone Crusher clan will face region-wide pursuit with authorization granted for immediate neutralization.
Although a particular gentleman in our midst is getting excited about certain prospects, we must update all attendants with bad news. During the Valley 4 incident, the Order of Steel Oak picked up signals of non-angular activities. The location is near a rift along the northern front.
This is not an isolated incident. The spread of ether has gained significant speed.
Also during this time, an Aldertone traveling south found tracks that we've never seen before. And these tracks are still giving off ether emissions as we speak. I believe everyone knows what this is about. If we were to assume the worst, the great enemy from a century ago is planning a return. Its vanguard has already paid us a visit.
Everyone, let us confront the reality before us. The gravity of the situation leaves no space for delay or indecisive responses. Pursuant to the Band Accord, the Laboratory shall restore the special authority level of Endfield Industries regarding the entirety of the civilization band.
И что это значит?
Priority access and authority to execute on-site disposition shall be restored to the Administrator in the agreed-upon regions. The Accordatory shall support Endfield Industries in executing crisis management operations.
We deeply appreciate your support. Endfield intends to initiate a post-incident investigation at the earliest opportunity. Dijong shall report all investigative findings to the Civilization Bank.
This vibe reminds me of that meeting 10 years ago. And Administrator and Supervisor Perlica, I hope to host you both in the free city of La Fantoma.
Supporting the Order of Steel Oath is the priority for our industrial mothership. We must crush the enemy threat in its infancy.
Suspicious signs have been identified in the Wuling Scientific Developmental District under HES jurisdiction. We have proactively conveyed this information to the UWST and the TGCC. Our findings out of Wuling share many similarities to the incident at Valley 4. We kindly request that Enfield representatives visit our facilities soon to prioritize this matter.
Similarities? Do they include ether rifts?
The sighting was reported by the Wuling Scientific Developmental District. It is also one of the target locations of our current plan. Given the ties between Wuling and Enfield, I believe everyone understands its importance to the civilization band. We kindly request your aid.
Understood. We shall address this matter with the gravity it demands.
If there are no further matters, this ad hoc meeting is hereby adjourned. We anticipate the forthcoming formal meeting with the Administrator until we reconvene.
These new findings have everyone on edge. We must begin resolving the matter right away.
Supervisor Perlica, the HAS has sent a set of highly classified authorization protocols. Do you have...
Okay, Endman. I'll talk to you later.
Новая миссия. Настоящее лекарство. Чё? В смысле? О, обновилось. Сделайте короткий перерыв. Перерыв. Ебать, обновилось все нахуй резко. Ну ладно. Сейчас заснешь. Кто-то рукой тычет в лицо. Сохранить жизнь любой ценой. Ничего не понял. О, мы снова здесь.
Go forth and touch it. You have one last chance. Reclaim the history that was yours. Remember your calling. This is the only gift you left for yourself. There were 128,793 Terrans on Talos II at your birth. A single gate bridged two worlds. We crossed the vast cosmos and arrived at this foreign home. However, all our dreams and plans fell into ruin at that same gate. Behind us, the broken bridge crumbled. Every famine and mass casualty risked dooming our civilization. The First Angloid War saw this world spawn countless war machines, steeped in malice. You led the fledgling alliance and banished the threat into the ether side. Pioneering bases lost, Originium and you ravaged. Victory's toll was heavy. Then the Humiliation War reignited fratricide, nearly pushing Terrans to the edge of full-scale civil war. The seed you sowed bloomed in time. At the cliff's edge, people paused and pledged the Band Accord. Decades later, we ushered in an age of prosperity. Cities rose in the south. The civilization band grew rapidly. Time and time again, you rose from your slumber to guide civilization, leading us away from the broken bridge. However, as the enemy licked its wounds, we scrounged for resources and survival, neglecting our original vision. And the Originium's wounds never truly healed. The decay spread. With every slumber, you lost more. In year 139, as the exiles returned, the Second Angloid War stood at our doorstep. We were forced to initiate an ill-prepared expedition. Your sacrifice exceeded the worst thresholds. The Originium is still collapsing. We never truly left that broken bridge. Execute the Zeroth Directive. Deploy the PAC. Revive the pulse of life. Treasure your very last chance.
It's got nothing to do with the sarcophagus. The damage dealt to the Originium is metaphysical in nature. The Endman's health will only get worse with every awakening.
But the memory loss means we're running out of time.
Then you should have faith in the Endman. The repairs can only be performed by the Endman. Our mission is to create favorable conditions.
But our Endman's lost all memory. We can't force a drowning person to learn to swim. It makes no sense.
Ну, знаешь, тонущий может все-таки в конце концов научиться плавать.
Now, we didn't come up with the automated industry complex to make bottles and jars. Remember the assimilated universe? If the protocol Originium can find... Yo, just woke up? We were talking about you just now.
А ты кто?
That means you're doing fine. Letting Perlica hang around with you seems pretty helpful for your recovery.
M3, I believe this is the Endman's first
M3?
meeting with you. And Endman, you might not remember this, but M3 was right next to me during your awakening.
Yes, I was. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm M3. As for who I am...
Ты андроид, что ли? Или кто? Почему у тебя, блядь, не имя, а номер, блядь?
M3 is also one of the executors of the
Как, блядь, Март 7, нахуй.
She specifically made this trip back to Dijong in order to verify your status, Endman.
I'm also here to feed you additional intel about that special request from HAS. Perlica, the source of trouble is the Wuling Very Large Rift. It's the largest ether rift of the Civilization Band. Unfortunately, we picked up traces of ether energy activities at that place. Traces that are completely identical with this Neferith, I bet. She's not even trying to hide her next objective. I think she's doing this on purpose to taunt us. Every Enfielder is working hard to solve this issue, so I'm not too worried about it. What makes me really concerned is you, Endman. If something within the ether side is still struggling to return to this planet, the Neferith is just a small timer meant to divert our attention. Our enemies are closely tied to the ether. The Protocol Automation Core will be a thorn in their eyes, but they won't slow down just to cater your memory lock. Good. You're still your old self. I knew Perlica worried too much. I really want to be a part of your Wuling trip. But we got bigger problems at other places. Go and deal with Neferith. I believe we will meet again soon.
До встречи.
Endman?
Ну чё, отправляемся туда, куда надо?
Wuling City is a key center of science and research of the Hongshan Academy of Sciences. The HAS is a long-time partner of Endfield. It's also why Chen got involved with Endfield in the first place.
Ага, Чен оттуда.
In addition to monitoring the Very Large Rift, Wuling City also built plenty of living amenities in the region. The city is a home they rebuilt atop a disaster site. It is an inspiring symbol for the people of Hong. Wuling is also pursuing a special research project on something called Shiranite. Their aim is to overcome Etherside disasters. Endfield already has plans to deploy an automation core in Wuling City and set up our AIC factory over there. This operation happens to work in favor of our plans. M3 is one of our elite operators. She is responsible for carrying out combat missions of the highest secrecy and utmost danger. Many factions and their stragglers have not given up their dreams of our destruction. M3 has removed many obstacles, both overt and covert, for Endfield. Her actions gave us the chance to complete our preparations for the Protocol Automation Core. That's right. And Chen is quite familiar with Wuling City. We can count on her help for this. Since we're unsure how many cards Neferith has in her hands, we should be as fully prepared as possible.
Хорошо.
I've made some progress. We completed our high confidentiality level handshake with HAS. Landing protocol is in the works. Supervisor Perlica will be waiting for you aboard Dijong.
Блять, снова миссии, ёпаный рот. Гилберта что-то присылает, хотя я с ней по сюжету еще даже не познакомился, блять. Возможно, она в каких-то, блять, миссиях встретится. Так, и Росси. Сколько всего?
We just received a situation update. The intel office sent an update on the Bone Crushers. They are moving towards Wuling. There is no doubt that Nefer
Опять
is
костоломы.
involved. Ether depth readings are changing throughout the entire world. Reports from other sites. M3 said that powerful individuals or minds are behind these incidents. She must focus on activities in the north. But this also means we're short on people.
Come on, there's us, right?
Enman, Supervisor Perlica, your landing protocol is ready. We've established the drop point inside Wuling City. You may set off anytime.
Understood. Well done, Fiona.
Что такое, чем?
This is the first time I'm heading back to Wuling since I signed up with Enfield.
Mm.
Enman, I won't allow the Valley 4 incident to happen again in Wuling.
Indeed. Additionally, our partnership with the Wuling leadership is crucial to our cause. The liaison of our operation is the current leader of Wuling, Zhuang Fengyi, one of the Tianxia of Great Yen. I will be syncing additional details to your terminals. Wuling Very Large Rift is the largest known rift in the Civilization Band. Wuling City is right above this rift. Its main task is to monitor the rift for abnormal activities. Though Wuling and its outskirts are regularly subject to blight tides, they achieved great results across every metric in their annual household data reports. This is made possible with Wuling's key scientific endeavor, Project Shiranite.
Then why didn't they promote Shiranite in the band?
Shiranite?
That would really help us control the blight.
Yes. This is one of the motivations behind our joint AIC factory undertaking with HAS. Hopefully, this operation brings our partnership back on track. Entman, we'll set off once you're ready.
Just a routine inspection. Don't break down on me.
Господи, блядь. Любовь, вопли и прототип. Одинокий волк. А, это миссии, как раз таки, которые я проебал в свое время, да? Я так понимаю. Вольфгард, Ивона, Гилберта, да, это их миссии. Ну что ж, я рад, что я смогу их пройти. Так, глава 2, операция 1. Прибытие на Улин.
Stayed at Wuling for a year or so, but I can't stand the thought of this peachy sanctuary getting attacked. I was only there for around a year. In fact, and it was a while ago. There's really nothing much to say. I saw her from afar a couple of times when I was assigned to Wuling for the only thing I know about her is that she's the youngest viceroy in charge of an HAS. As for other things, there people say she never sleeps. If she gets angry, the skies will darken with booming thunderclouds. Some of her students really worship her. That's why the stories keep getting crazier. It's a form of blight. Wuling is built next to lakes and rivers. So, the local blight tends to be associated with water, and will look a little different from the blight we see in Valley 4.
Мор похож на воду.
And, since Wuling is close to rivers, the regular tides also intensify blight activity in the city. But it's no big... and it was a while ago. There's really nothing... Let's not dally then.
Ready yet, Endman? All right. Neferth will not get away this time.
Итак, наконец-таки Улин. Новая зона. Я так понимаю, будет она посвящена японской атмосфере. О, уже журавли. Журавли летают. Стрекозы. Спустя 15 минут после высадки.
audio is still intermittent.
We've been walking for 15 minutes, but we have yet to reach the end of this area. Landing coordinates deviation seems larger than I thought. We may have landed outside the expected zone. We can't get in touch with Fiona or Viceroy Zhuang at the moment. Let's keep moving for now.
Oh my. Feeling this nice, moist air tells me I'm back at home.
Да, влажность.
This place is a little too quiet. I prefer things lively and noisy. Weird. The blight tide shouldn't have risen yet. Why would our radio comms get interrupted? I'm quite familiar with Wuling. I did live in the city for a while, you know.
I've read plenty of investigative reports about Wuling, but they pale against the actual place.
Of course. The grassy fragrance, the rippling of creeks. You can't take in their beauty just by looking. You gotta experience it with every sense.
Yes, but we're experiencing an unstable SOW system here. Its navigation function is out. Chen, do you know the way?
To help traveling peddlers, messengers, and tourists, Wuling City has deployed a number of powered rafts nearby. We just need to find these rafts to get our... Time to roll. Let's follow this trail and look around.
Все пока что очень загадочно и непонятно, но довольно интересно. Изучение новой локации предстоит. Знакомство с новыми персонажами и продвижение по сюжету. Узнаем, что за опасности нас ждет впереди. Я думаю, на этом моменте по сюжету пока остановлюсь. Остановимся на начале. И сейчас... Что тут у нас? Магазин кредитов. О. И перейдем сейчас к самому интересному моменту, так как мне надо будет уже скоро закругляться. Ну, поскольку через 3 дня уже выйдет новая версия этой игры, надо попытаться еще раз покрутить нашу Росси. Посмотрим, что выйдет. Давай ебанем. А, нет, нихуя.
Well, well, look who it is.
Угу. Да. Давай стандартный набор крутанем. Ровно 10 тут накопилось. Да, пан. Хорошо. Не хватает нам Ураберила. Я даже не знаю, блядь, где что еще, блядь, можно взять. Можем в магазине попробовать крутануть. Ой, или тут что-то сейчас сделать можно. Посудок. Посудок. Давай в магазинчик перейдем, попробуем крутануть оружие все-таки. Так. Блядь, серьезно, не хватает на 10. Не хватает. Блин. Да, довольно коротко получается. Да. Что ж... Да, эта серия будет покороче, чем все предыдущие. закончили сюжетку Леватейн, чуть-чуть продвинулись по основному сюжету, совсем чуть-чуть и начали как раз-таки сюжетку на новой локации. Вот такая она у нас будет огромная, блядь. Огромная. Долина Джинью. Совершенно новая локация. Долина 4. Прикольно, прикольно. Нам еще тут все предстоит новые базы строить. Новые базы на долине еще строить и обустраивать. С Росси придется, наверное, попрощаться. Вот, кстати, у нас тут еще вот эта хрень есть. Прилив в Улине. С Росси придется попрощаться, но ничего страшного. Еще будут и будут впереди новые персонажи. Все равно Тантан мы выбили, на удивление. Так что будет даже справедливо, что Росси нам не выпадет. Ладненько. Всем спасибо за просмотр этого видеоролика. Ставьте лайк, если он вам понравился, комментируйте. И самое главное, подписывайтесь на мой канал, чтобы не пропускать следующих видеороликов. Надеюсь, этот ролик не получит 18+. Всем до следующей встречи. С вами был Администратор Виталий Бомбилов.